Right then, another day. What are we doing? This fork leg, I'm going to change the oil on that in a minute. Well, I'm going to change the oil on both of them, but I'm only going to film one of them because I'm sure you don't want to see it twice. You probably don't want to see it once, to be honest. I've got most of the paint stripped off that fork leg bottom. This is what it was like, and that's what we're at now. Still a little bit to do, some bits and pieces stuck in the sides there. I want to get it all out if I can. What else? I've given the underside of that top yoke a coat of paint. It's not great, but it is the underside. The top I'm going to try and make a better job of. In fact, there's parts there I'll probably need to rub down again, but we'll have a look at that. What else? What else? What else? Oh, the wheels. They're back from the powder coaters. We'll unwrap one of them in a minute. It's not going to be to everyone's taste, but I like them, and that's all that matters. What did I do with that fucking fork oil that I bought? I bought a brand new pot of it, didn't I? Where's it gone? Where's it? Oh, there it is. I know I had some. So we are going to change the fork oil before I paint them, because I don't want to get oil all over my new paint. Anyway, let's have a look at these wheels, shall we? Because like I said, I like them. Any guesses on what colour you think I went for? Because I know it's not going to be to everyone's taste. I just know it. So, should we have a little sneak preview? Right, let's get this unwrapped and we will reveal what we have done. Ta-da! Let's bring it out in the light. So, look at that. Guy charged me 140 quid for this, so they weren't cheap. But I like them. Gold. Other side. I'm probably going to have to do some cleaning up to get the disc and everything back on. So, what do you think, guys? We're going for this blue bodywork here when the bike's finished, and I just thought gold would be the way to go. There's someone, I can't remember who, and I'm not having a go at them, everybody's each to their own and everything, said gold's horrible, don't go gold, because I think I mentioned it in a video that I was considering it, but so I think they said it was something like it was an old-fashioned colour or something, but it's my bike, I'm an old-fashioned guy. So yeah, anyway, lots and lots of work to do on them. We've got the discs to refurbish and put back on, or new discs. Probably thinking I'll go refurbish because they're bloody expensive, about 90 quid a pop. And I'm already way over what this bike will be worth when it's finished. I know I said in the past I don't care, but you know, I have got to rein the costs in some way, so we'll probably reuse the old discs. Where are they? I don't think they're too bad. I'll clean up and we can paint the insides, clean all the edges up. And we also all have the option of putting new discs on at a later date if I don't like it. So yeah, anyway, my bike, my colours, my choice. Right, let's get set up and we'll get this fork oil changed, because I've got fork oil else to do. Right, here we go, fork oil change. And apologies for my very poor joke about fork oil, but I couldn't think of fork oil else to say at the time. I'll get my coat, dig it deeper. Right, in the end of the fork is a plate with a little nipple in it, and that has got the spring under tension at the bottom of it, and I don't know how much tension, but apparently I can press that in and lever out the little circlet that's in there holding it. You can just about see that. Now the thing is, can I do it on my own? Because I've got to press it in and lever out the circlip at the same time. And it's not easy. Right, I can get the circlip moving round and round, but how the fuck are you actually meant to lever that out? In an ideal world you would have this clamped in the forks, so it would not be so much of a problem. I wonder if I can clamp it in my vise. Let me try that. Right, I don't know if that's going to help, but we'll try. No, I can't do it. Right, let me figure out a way of doing that and I'll come back. Right, after some wrestling and swearing with it, I've got it out. So that was the cap that I had to push in, which was retained by that little circlip, which I got off without damaging it, which, to be honest, mega unusual for me. And I just dropped that in the shite, so that's not so unusual for me. So there's a big old O-ring on there, might replace that, then I might not. So what else we got in here? So, a spacer. We're not doing the seals on this, remember, and I know there's some of you are going to say, look, you've come this far, you might as well do the seals. There's nothing wrong with them, so I'm not just going to do the seals for the sake of doing the seals. If you want to see me do seals, rewind yourself back several videos to the YBR that I did, and I've done the seals on that. So, right, why am I upside down? Get the right way up, there you go. Right, I've got my big jugs out, so I'm going to hopefully empty out the fork oil. There should be 300 millilitres, and I can tell you now that was nowhere near 300 millilitres. 350 I think for empty. There's more coming. Lovely. So that's empty. Well, it ain't empty, but I'm going to drop the bung out the bottom. So, spacer, spring. Is it a progressive one? No, let's just get it out. No, it's not. No, it's just a same level all the way up. So, chuck that on that bit of rag. Is there anything else out there wants to fall out? I think there is. There's a drain bung in the bottom here, but I honestly don't think I need to remove it, because I think I've got it all out through the top. Oh, it's supposed to be a drain bung anyway, I think. Oh no, it's not it. No? Oh, well, it's supposed to be a drain bung according to the manual. So, let's clean that up. Now, as I've said, according to the manual, they recommend 300 millilitres to put in. Oh, look at that fucking shite. This stinks, I'll tell you, I'll be honest. This absolutely stinks. But yeah, they recommend 300 millilitres if you're just replacing it, but they assume it's on the bike and you've not been able to drain every single drop out. I think I've got more or less every drop out, in which case it's 350. But I will put in 300, and then you do a measurement from the top of the fork down to the top of the oil to see if you've got enough in there. I can't remember what that is, I'll look it up in a minute. So I'm just going to work on this and pump all the oil out of it, make sure I've got every single drop, then we'll come back for the top up. Right then, couple of things. In the Haynes manual, and I'll show you, I only see Haynes manuals, to be honest with you, as a guide, because they seem to I don't know if it is mistake's the right word. Maybe it's because there's such a variation of models rather than they make a mistake. But, and I don't know how clear this is going to come up on camera, it tells you to open the drain bung there. So there it is, there's the bolt, little drain bung to let the oil out at the bottom. Okay, and it's there, very, very clear. Now, if I go to my actual fork, you will see that there is no drain bung whatsoever. That's not it, that's the pinch bolt for the axle. So there is no drain bung. So the only way you can change the oil on this particular fork is to remove it from the bike, which isn't a massive job, and pour it out in the same way you've just seen me do. Now, from completely dry, 352 millilitres of oil, or 117 millimetres from the top to the top of the oil, that distance there, with the fork fully compressed. Now, there's no spring in this, that is fully compressed. So I am going to do a combination of both. So this is my fork oil. I don't know how good it is. Moto say it's good stuff, but then they're selling it to me, so they would, wouldn't they? How'd you get in this? It's childproof, so obviously I'm not going to be able to get in it. Press and turn. Right, hang on. There we go. 5W whatever the fuck. Anyway, here we have a paint measuring cup. So I'm going to go 300 into this and then check it and go for this 117 mil. So there we go. Where are we? 300 millilitres of oil, and see how much of this we can spill. Seems a lot, doesn't it? I like the green because it's like some sort of fucking nuclear fucking waste material, isn't it? Now that is almost to the top, but it's bubbling away. I don't know if I can show you that, but you have to take more. But it's bubbling, so it's going to work its way through. So I'm just going to pump that up and down to get that where it needs to be. Now once this is on the bike, I can check it again, dead easy. Just pull these caps off and then measure down to the top, but we should be able to get it about right now. Now that's gone way down now, so steel tape measure, and we're going to go down to 117, which is about there. And did we? Do you know what? That's fucking nailed it. First hit. That is smack bang on. That is just dipped in. How fucking skillful am I? Let's give that another couple of pumps. It stopped gurgling, so I'm going to assume that it's got all the air out. Sorry if that action is getting one or two of you excited. Right, let's go again. 117 mil. Very specific, isn't it? 117 mil. Not 115 or 120. It's very specific. So 115, 17, 117. Just there. And think that needs a smidge more, not a lot. That'll do. See-through forks, that's what we need. See-through forks so we can see the level on the side. Oh mate, I'm wasted here. Right, 117. And I'm going to say we're there. Smack bang on, 117. Okay, now raise that back up to its full extent. And then in with a spring. Lovely. In with, is it the washer? Washer next, is it? Yeah, of course it is. In with a washer. In with a spacer. And just give that a bit of a clean. A bit of a clean with my lovely clean piece of rag here. Who cares? Okay. And then I need to wrestle on this this plug and spacer again. Cracking timing. Who's this ringing me? Looks like junk. I bet it's junk. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Am I yes, I'm good in yourself?
I'm good, mate. What can I do for you?
Wonderful. Am I speaking to Mr.
Ah, indeed.
Perfect. So you're speaking to David White, and I'm calling from an FCA, Regulated Claims Management Company.
Yeah.
It was just a quick call, sir. I just want to check with you. Did you purchase your BMW 216 through finance between 2007 and 2021, between those times?
I don't have a BMW 216, and generally I don't speak to scammers either, which I'm sure that's what you are, sir.
No, we're not a scammer, sir.
Oh, I think
the
you are.
reason I was asking, sir, is because, so if you did purchase any vehicles through PCP or HP Finance between 2007 and 2021, you might be due to some compensation.
Yeah.
Right? So that is
So
because
you've actually got no idea whether I have or not, have you? So you're sort of just fishing rather than, you know, this is an unsolicited call and you're just fishing, aren't you, sir?
we're not actually fishing.
Well, you are, because you've obviously got no idea whether I've got a BMW or not. And you've got no idea when I bought it, or if I bought it, or how I bought it. It just so happens I do have a BMW, but I bought it in a completely different way. And like I say, you're fishing. And, you know, guys like you know, this is what the problem with the country is. People just trying to make a fast buck out of people.
No, we're trying to help people get their one possible compensation.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, this is being recorded at the moment. I'll just happen to be in the middle of a YouTube video. This has been recorded, and I think I'll leave this footage in to warn other people. Thank you for your time, sir. Goodbye. Fuck's sake. Yeah, dear. Did you buy a car? No, you tell me, mate. You've done your fucking research. Right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know whether I'm going to leave that in or not, but do you know what? I might do. Right, I've got to press this down. Get this fucking... Oh, that's made my day. Get this thing in. I'm going to do that off camera because it's a bit of a twat. Basically, I've got to force that down far enough to get this ring in. And you can, even if I left the camera running, you can't see me do it. It's just impossible to film. Right, I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Sir, I think I'm talking to him. Thank you in a bit. Catch you in a bit, guys. Thank you. Right, that's done. That weren't so bad actually, putting that back on. Seemed to be easier getting it on than getting it off. So there we go. That's all fitted. Oil changed. Fork is in stunning condition. Absolutely delighted with the condition of them. And we have some nice compression, some nice bounce. So that one needs to be stripped off and painted, and I need to change the oil on the other one, which I'm not going to film because you just see me do it. Catch you in a bit, guys. Right, let's have a quick look at what I'm doing. turn that fucking light off for starters, because I don't need that. That's better. Okay, that fork leg, the one I stripped all the paint off, we've got a coat of primer on that. It's not looking too bad, so we'll leave that 24 hours and get some black on it. The other one, I've just got some paint stripper on it, then I look funky. Yes, and what else? The top plate, which I'm doing satin black, is there. We've just painted that as well. So things are progressing nicely. I'm going to call it a day there. I'm just going to quickly try and get some of that paint off there on that fork leg, and back to work tomorrow for 4 days. So yes, deep joy. We'll get on it again next week. Cheers.